Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Georgia taking on Pennsylvania. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The wind of the pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And the pitch. And he lays down a bunt. Fires to first on the run. They get the out on Robinson. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So up next, Forrest Wall.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award. He's one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
One down, base is empty. That's outside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. That one not close, and that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Man at first with one gone. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now. Nola throw to first.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
1 ball, no strike.
Here goes the runner. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Here is Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And it skips in the dirt. Wall, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber gets under it, and that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Chris Sale. What do you look for here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the first. Trey Turner at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Sale ready. And a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And Sale deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to hit the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And there's a strike. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Runner at first with no outs here. And there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The pitch. Out towards left center. On the move. Wall snags it on the run.
That is good.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Foul ball there. That one's upstairs, ball one. And now it's even 1-1. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing. Even with big-time speed, it's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Murphy pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
And the pitch.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Walker fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Just missed.
1-0.
Man at second. And he chases a high fastball there.
1-1.
Second inning here, no score. Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
And there's a ball. Struck him out looking. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Fought off foul. Riley leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's outside. 1-1.
1 strike.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
1 down. Sean Murphy getting ready to hit. And ball 1. Two on, 1 out. And fouled off. And a pitch.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. On the ground, right side. Over to Turner for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Edward Layton. Sale back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His second of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Castellanos at the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sale delivers. That one misses, and now 2-0. Sale maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Murphy makes the play, and there's one down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Olsen makes the grab, and there's two gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And that's in there for strike one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing. And
up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now it's going to be Grady Sizemore. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Just missed. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. There's the strike. And another ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
At the belt and fires. Little chopper rolls foul. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's Jared Kelnick. As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. Kelnick hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That misses. Now 1 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. Fouled off down the right side. And the 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Turner with the throw to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now the center fielder, Forrest.
And now the center fielder, Forrest Wall, walked his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Next offering is down low. 2 out, space is empty. And it's fouled away.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fastball for a strike. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The right fielder, number 13.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
2 outs. That one fouled off. And a good eye there.
2-1.
The kick in the pit. Runner goes. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Runner goes again. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Spiders have the lead 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Trey Turner now. As the lefty gets to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Well hit the other way. That one going back and down.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. When you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball, he did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Whit Merrifield, the next to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 3. Right.
Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Just off the inside edge.
1-0.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second is Harper. The relay, and he's out.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Late. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And he deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now the right field.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Hopped up left side. Riley has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Matt Olson up to the plate. And the right-hander back to work. Olson coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber settles under it and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now third baseman, Austin.
So digging in, Austin Riley. Doubled in his first AB. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Popped up. Turner should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Now the designated hitter, Marcell.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. His first at bat was a strikeout. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. Gone. His second homer this series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So here's Murphy now. Up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. That's the third out. The two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. 2-2 game. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Sale back to work. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
2-1.
And that's in the dirt.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Kyle Schwarber will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in, and he's already singled in this game. Bounce to third. Riley over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, these guys, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the right-hander deals. On the ground, late. Tosses to first. One away here in the 5th. So the lineup flips over. Jackie Robinson digs in now. One strike right there. Kicks and fires. Just missed. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the outside edge.
2 balls.
2-1.
1 strike.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Forrest Wall. First pitch misses. All tied up here in the second game of the series. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Acuna now. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Nola throw to first.
Yep,
and he's back in easily. 1-1 now. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Wall on at second with 2 down. Cuts it, misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And now, Grady Sizemore.
The center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
The line to kick the pitch. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 1 and 2. And that's down and away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. That one the other way. Jump throw. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You got to run it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Step off throw to first. Sizemore back in standing. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got down through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now the DH, Whit Merrifield. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And now the lefty. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. The tag out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook. Excellent footwork. Came up with a nice crow hop. Throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
Here's Harper now. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. On the ground to third, might be 2. The throw to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Austin Riley getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Riley, 27 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. On the ground to the left. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it to first. That's the second out.
Now designated hitter, Marcell.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. Out towards right center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Now pitching, Aaron Bummer.
And here is Edward Lake. He's already homered in this game. Here comes a pitch. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Jimenez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Balmer deals to the right side. Olsen handles the chance. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
The right fielder, number 8,
Nick Castellanos now at the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Alec Bohm will hit next.
No, that's
Just
outside.
missed. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering in there for a strike.
One ball,
1-2.
strikes.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Laser could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One out. Runner at second. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. And there's a foul ball. Boom. The runner at second with one away.
That's
Next
the ball.
pitch is outside. Man at second. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Bohm around third. He'll score easily. It's 4-2.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now it is JT Realmuto.
Ball
Ball
one.
one low. And the pitch. That's outside. 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
number 24,
So first and second with one gone. And now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
Ball.
Just missed. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The pitch. That one misses. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. The Spiders on top 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Nola back to work. And that's in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Strom getting loose as well. The 0-1. Next offering is outside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And the righty deals.
Ball.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Murphy in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3.
Impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Jared Kellner digs in now. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Ball, no strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line to left. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. So up next, Jackie Robinson. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Trying to bunt his way on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Now the number 2 hitter, Forrest Wall. And that one fouled off. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike. So the tying run at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. With the tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Here in the second game of the series. The 0-2. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He powers that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on 3. It's 6-4.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. Ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. There's a strike. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. But he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And at second here with 2 away, Austin Riley getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. Two outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty delivers. Got it by him for the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Jimenez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Turner now. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And the pitch. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And the 0-1. That one in there across the letters.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now it's going to be Whit Merrifield. On its way to the corner, Acuna after it. He's got it. That's out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman,
Bryce Harper to the plate. And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Now, Edward Lake. And a good eye there.
1-0.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Tying run at the plate. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The tying run at the plate.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
He goes down looking. So 1 hit is all they get. And we're back for the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And he deals. And downstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1-1.
That's down and in. Next offering is fouled back. Good job to fight that one off. Right-handed reliever. And that's a little high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Sean Murphy. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now Jared Kelnick. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Sizemore going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Raisel Iglesias. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Line in the pitch. And that's outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Foul ball there. foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge. It can change the ball game.
Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And that one is inside. JT Realmuto waits on deck. Two outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Realmuto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed. Tying run at the plate. Goes down looking. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Jackie Robinson. And here it comes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Gone. That one felt good. His second home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 7-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here's the center fielder, Forrest Wall. Gets the call. That's strike 1. Soto, a 6'1 lefty. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The right field.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Check swing, and that's a ball. And that one in the air center field. 2 down.
The bat, the first baseman, Matt.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. fouled off to the right. Next offering is downstairs. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground right side. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Yep.
Riley stands in now and watches strike one. Two outs. Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
At the belt and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, A.J. Minter. A chance at his first save of the year. At the plate, Grady Sizemore. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. On the ground. And that's just foul. And a pitch. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And now here is Harper. That's in there. 0-1. And the pitch. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Harper checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Man on second, 2 down. That one missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. One strike away. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's a new era for this franchise, and it was great to see them get their first W. Now, as a player, you would have liked to have done that in front of your home fans, but just got to keep on winning, and by the time you get back home, maybe you'll be on a win streak. That day will come.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the home team, 4 runs, 17 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.